Good morning, YouTube. It's about 34 degrees out. We missed the frost again. And I can't tell you what the date is. I really can't. It gets all confusing. It all blends together. Anyway, that's 56 inches long. The bottom of a bed frame. These are going to be our ramps to get up on our pallet deck to put our tractor on. And I think that'd be pretty strong. We're going to try to find something scrap to add to this side. You know, so it doesn't bow. It'd probably be strong enough the way it is, but 56 inches, each ramp will be 28. And I want them long because I had a little trouble with it being shorter off the ground with the deck on my garden tractor, you know, getting high centered. So you got to remember, the longer the ramp, the easier the slope to get up. I think you know what I mean. It's better to, instead of trying to go like this and then go flat, it's better to go, you know, gradual. For those of you who haven't really done a lot of this, we're just going to use our little jigsaw for most of the work, and we're going to saw in here so it won't be too much sawdust, but sawdust cleans the floor. I had a bunch of sawdust here and I swept it up where I was working. It does help clean your floor, so there's a plus that. I have a vacuum. I'm not going to vacuum my shop floor. Maybe a little pile or something, but as you can see by the rug, I have vacuumed my rugs before. I usually take them outside and pound the you-know-what out of them. That catches a lot of mud. A lot of stuff's recycled. That was in the house, like by the front door, and then when it gets a little nasty, bring it out to the shop. Why clean it? Buy another one, then I got one for the shop. So, recycle, repurpose. Here we go. We talked about this enough. I'm probably just going to show you what they look like when they're done. They know just doing a step by step. I'll come back and show you how I build them. That way it's not too long a video. I know you like hearing me ramble on and on. Of course you do. Get to see the shop in here. It's made it a lot easier so far. I used to have that big kitchen table right here like last winter. Now I got a small work table. Look, I'm already using it. See? I just love them chrome pipes. Kind of reminds you of the restaurant, what do they call them places? Used to eat. They look like a trailer house. The deli places. You know what I mean. Diner. There. The diner look. Okay, get to work. Okay, these little tidbits might be helpful. You don't know how this is glued down together. See where I got 3 screws to reinforce this? I'm not going to take any chances. I just sawed 54 inches of this stuff with this little thing, and boy, my arm's tired. At least I got smart remeasured, so I got the factory edge to go against the other board. Hey, I don't have a table saw. And no, I was not whining about not having a table saw. I'm thankful for what I have. I always measure a little longer on some parts. See how wavy that is? It doesn't matter. Here's the factory edge. Okay? We're not going to use no glue. We're going to put about 4 screws there. See? Now we got a solid ramp. That'd probably hold a car. Small car, I bet it will. I'll bet you it'll hold a front-wheel drive car, because I'll prove it. Don't bet me. Now I'm getting all smart. Don't do that. Don't get smart on the job. You end up doing something stupid. Yeah, that's pretty wavy. And my circular saw is not any better, believe me. I have a $2 from the rummage sale circular saw. It's only good for cutting 2x4s. You don't want to rip no wood with that thing. So, said, it's just made out of scraps. It'll work. Back to work. I like my vise and my clamps. See? We'll just mark it out there approximately there and put some screws in there. What did I say? I have 1.25" screws, square drive. Use square drive if you can. They're worth buying bits for. They don't strip out like the Phillips screws. Especially when you're doing framing work. Okay, back to work. Pre-drill your holes. Even into there, not just here. Go in there a ways with the right size bit. I found the perfect bit. I cannot tell you what size it is. There's a way to do it. Here. Let me teach you something if I can. Okay, now don't go the whole length of the screw, but you want a bit that's the diameter of the screw without the threads. You know, don't go the whole thing. You can for a clearance hole, but I'm going just kind of in between whatever bit I had. Because otherwise your screw won't grab, but at least drill here and a little bit. You know, just so it just starts in the wood. You don't want to split anything. You don't know what kind of wood you're using. Flush mount, square drive. That's the way to do it. See the crack? That's why you pre-drill. So this is what I did for a fix. I went ahead and drilled as far as I could drill with a bit, which was, you know, like I said, you're taking away what your threads can grab. Fill that full of super glue and put the screw in it. And I poured a lot of super glue in there. It's probably sunk down in there at least that far. I mean, I squeezed the tube in there. So there you go. Like I said, something, that way it won't splinter in the future. You don't know what's going to happen. Remember, this is the end that's going to be sitting on the ground all the time. The other end's going to have the blocks to block it up to the height of the pallets. See? Show your mistakes. Be honest. And see, I even came down in here ways. See, I wasn't on the very edge. See what happened? Remember I said don't get smart, you'll screw up something? There we go, 2 ramps. Now just go out and cut up a bunch of 2x4s so I can get the right height. And see if I can screw them together. Nice big screws in there. There's your upside down view and your right side up. We may put some cleats across here. We do have some lath. If we get climbing up there in the winter time, we're going to be awful slick. Even with chains on, you know, they ain't going to do no good with chains or summertime. It's probably going to have some cleats put on there. I do have some lath, and I'll use real short screws for that. Just something simple. If that was raw wood, I'd just Gorilla Glue them on with little short screws. We don't want a screw popping out and popping a tire, which I doubt the head of it would. But here you go. It's break time. Then we're going to go outside. Maybe it's warming up yet. Yeah, I can't tell you the temperature. It might be warming up and go outside and work and be comfortable. Okay, see all those pieces I stacked together and screwed together. And then I went to the lip of the pallet down below. And I may put a piece of board across here, and I think I will. In case I bump it. There you go. It sets a little high. Might keep the tractor from rolling backwards. You know, like a chock block. There you go. That's what it'll look like. So we'll take a couple pictures when we get the other one mounted, and I want to thank you all for watching. The oil sure looks nice, huh? This is the next day and it's still oily. Now, when I did the video of building this, it doesn't look that dark, but on a shady day, it really looks dark up there. Just dirty old motor oil. And the tractor's sitting here waiting to be pulled up on there. I'll have a picture of that setting on it. So stay tuned for all the pictures at the end.